Manchester United are the Carabao Cup champions 2023, beating Newcastle 2-0 here at Wembley. Welcome to the show. We're here pitchside with former United players Danny Webber and Wes Brown, my co-host Helen Evans and Christian Eriksen, who unfortunately couldn't be on that pitch today, but I'm sure will be celebrating with his teammates. Christian, first and foremost, how are you? How's the recovery going?
I'm feeling well. I mean, it's always boring to being in a boot and being on crutches, but I've left the crutches and now only in a boot, and next week that should be gone, and then finally start learning to walk. But it feels good.
These are the moments sometimes when you forget that you have a boot on and start celebrating and jumping up and down, but you've not managed to do that so far. What's been the atmosphere around the lads just walking around the pitch there?
No, it's been nice. It's been obviously you want to play there, you want to be as a player and be there, but looking in the stands is more nerve-wracking than actually playing. But I kept my calm, and it's nice to see how happy they are. I mean, it's something that's for everyone is a big thing, and it's I'm just happy that they won the game.
And for me, listen, you played in this final before, and obviously you can't play today. But what will it be like with everybody, the whole squad? What will the team spirit be like inside now when you get in?
No, I think it'll be very special. I mean, you always know when you're in the stand, it's a different feeling than compared to being on the pitch. But of course, we'll try to catch up with the emotions they have from the players. But I know it's going to be a big, small party in the changing room, and then there'll be another game next week. But yeah, I think there'll be a celebration and good feelings.
And in terms of the fans, obviously played for many clubs. How do these fans rate, in the hierarchy? And coming here today, do you hear them a lot when you're playing away from home, especially?
Yeah, no, I think they've been incredible. I mean, for me, I'm new at the club, and they've taken really good care of me personally, but also just the feeling from when we started to now. You can feel the vibe from the fans and from the players is different compared to start of the season. I think that's to do with, of course, the results, but also the attitude and the willingness we're showing on the pitch. And no, they're definitely up there. And I mean, there's always a bit nice and a bit funnier and a bit better if you win games and win trophies. I mean, then the feeling around is just better.
Can I also ask you about the manager? Obviously these fans are so happy for the manager. How do you players feel about that? Are you happy for him as well, I assume?
Yeah, of course. I think it's not many players who is not happy when you ended up having a manager and you win a trophy. I mean, you want to be able to win trophies, and he's giving us the basic to do that. Of course, the players are being on the pitch, but he's put down the guidelines and the structure of the games and picked his teams. And to being in the final first of all was a big thing, and now winning it is a big congrats to him, definitely.
Final question, then we'll let you go and join your mates. We are obviously still fighting for 3 more trophies. We're in the hunt for the Premier League, there's the FA Cup and the Europa League. We hope to see you on the pitch so you can be representing United in a major final, and I guess we've got to keep the sight of the fact that we are still playing for 3 more trophies. Is that what the dressing room feels?
Yeah, no, definitely. Like you said before, this game there was still 4. I mean, now there's 3 down, and we're taking 1, but there's so many games in between before the next final, so there's a longer build up to the next final if we get there. But it's going to be a lot of hard work. For me, it's going to be hard work coming back and getting your place back in the team. I mean, the team is performing and the guys are winning, so it's a pleasure to watch.
Well, we're keeping everything crossed for you that you get back on the pitch and we get to be in another major final, because it was a splendid atmosphere today, and what you lot have done for the fans has been superb. So we thank you, Christian.
Thank you, brother.
And we